And if you are new, welcome back to my subscribers or those who view me, every now and again or whatever. My name is Day, and on my channel, I do low income budgeting. So normally I am sitting in my living room on the floor with my camera set up in front of me. But not today. Just like last week, I ain't got my life together. So here we are yet again. I am sitting in Kroger parking lot. I'm about to do some grocery shopping. I threw together a list because I haven't done that. So let's do a little rundown. So I was going to post a video during last week, but I was in another part of the state. Make sure I'm still charging up. I was in another part of the state for work, for training, so I was not home all last week. We need salad. And I had a huge paper that was due. So all my free time, I basically was working on that. Like, I did go to the hotel's like hot tub one night just to kind of, relax a little bit. But yes, so I didn't get to do my video just to kind of give you a rundown of like the things that's been going on with me, because I didn't want to combine my weekend video with that video talking about that. But being that I've had such a long week and such a long weekend just this weekend, I have not done my weekly miscellaneous spending. Like, I've looked at my account, but I haven't thoroughly looked at my account like I should have been. So I haven't done that. So I'll probably just add that in next week, or maybe I'll just do that and do it like in the middle of next week. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because next week it will be like budgeting, going over my budget, which may be a little different, because if you know from previous videos, my rent has been kind of up in the air because it was a whole situation where it was like, y'all don't have a lease, and I hate when people do that, come across the parking lot like that. They're like, y'all don't have a lease because when we renewed our lease, we didn't check the dates on there. So it was like last year's lease just re-signed, it's supposed to be for this year's lease, but it wasn't. Then we got a new property manager and all. It was a whole big ordeal. And so they are talking about, we need to sign a new lease, or we need to go month to month. If we go month to month, it's going to be an extra $50 a month, which would be an extra $25. Well, I've been looking at apartments because we had been wanting to move, and I've been looking at apartments trying to find something cheaper. But like, listen, I'm not bougie. I grew up in the hood. So, it's just, I have a child that's very impressionable, that cares so much about what other people think about himself. And I know sometimes how it can be when you live in the hood, where, some of the kids' behaviors are reflective of their environment and stuff like that. And I don't want her to really be, in a situation where she feels like she has to portray herself to be something that she's not. So with that being said, like, I don't have to be in no upscale neighborhood either. I just, like, where I live at now, it's fine. Like, it's some kids that, have some behavioral issues, but it's just an apartment complex where I live at, and then like a hotel like back in this area, and then like a couple smaller businesses. That's it. No through traffic, none of that. But like, the neighborhood kids are just from the apartment complex, not from other neighborhoods. So if something goes down, I can find their mama real quick. But yeah, so I don't know. I've been kind of dealing with that. Like, I want to move. I want to pay less rent, but you pay less rent is, the neighborhood you got to move to, and rent everywhere. I'm telling you, even in the hood, the rent is high. Like, what's going on? What's really good? I need for y'all to get that together. But, so yeah. So, anywho, with the rent, I've been looking around, right, for apartments that are cheaper. I look and I rent with the new property management company that's taken over. Like, our apartment complex was taken over. Like, it was bought out for $12 million. So with that, the rent is cheaper. I had my niece call the other day just to verify. It's like $250 cheaper. So, being that we don't have a lease, we don't have an actual contract or anything, I'm going to see if we can get like regular rent, like their new rent, if we sign another lease with them. I really wanted to move, but if we can pay $250 less, or $230, that's $115 that I'm saving a month. So, you know, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to call them tomorrow, talk to them, see what they say. I'm going through my coupons, y'all, and I'm not seeing anything that we really need. Because I be in, you know, sometimes I get a coupon and be like, ooh, let's get this. Well, like, let me show y'all this. Oh, these. Eric had bought these before. They were really good. But it's save $1 on 2 bags of these. You know how much these cost? Almost $4 a bag. That's not worth it. So we go stash that over there. Because it's not my money I'm spending. Even if it was my money I was spending, I wouldn't do it. I do these little Kroger brand pizza snack rolls. Something to toss in the oven. I didn't put that on my list. So, that's what we gonna do, boo. Ooh, look at that. Sun shining on me. So yeah. So that was pretty much like that, like with my budget. Hopefully it looks a little different. My rent portion, because best believe I need to save some coins. And then I still have not, sue me, but I still have not figured out what I'm gonna do with my child for the summer. So I have to do that. Hopefully I can get her in the Boys and Girls Club. They start taking applications on March 25th. I know this because I called to verify before March 25th. Boys and Girls Club is like not behind my job, but I have to go like the opposite direction coming home when I leave work. And it's close to my job. And I always forget. Like, I come home and be like, I'm supposed to stop at the Boys and Girls Club. And then I forget to put like a note in my phone or something to remind myself on my phone. So I keep forgetting. Here it is, May, pretty much. Last May, when I tried to get her in, they had a wait list. So, this is how it's about to be. I'm going to have to figure it out. I would really, truly like to get her in this, I think it's Taekwondo. They have an after-school program. They have a summer program. And their after-school program, they actually pick the kids up from school, depending on where you live at and what school the kids go to. And the school that she'll be going to next year for middle school, they will pick her up. But I know for summer, it's like $175 a week. Girl, do I have $175 a week? I barely have $175 a month. So, I don't know. I might call and see if they have like some type of, heck, I don't know. Something. And if I would have thought about that when I had my tax refund, I could have just been like, this is for her, you know, summer. I'm telling you, my daggone brain just don't be working sometimes. So, learning lesson. Make sure the child has childcare for the summer. So, yeah. So, basically, I've been stressed out with school, work, motherhood, everything. And I've just been feeling so sick. Like, I'll wake up, I'll feel sick. Like, literally, I feel sick. I feel nauseous. My head feels weird. Like, my head would be hurting. I would just feel horrible, right? Like, physically horrible, emotionally horrible, mentally horrible, because I have so much on my plate. And that's one thing, like, although Eric irks my nerves all the time, he'll say, you're doing too much, like, you're trying to do too much. Because, mind you, I'm like, I'm going to try to start selling Norwex. He's like, you're doing too much. He'd be like, you're doing too much, you putting too much on your plate. And he's like, you're trying to keep up with this YouTube channel, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. And he's like, yes, you are right, but I need more money. But it is hard when you are a full-time student, a full-time mother, a full-time, you know, girlfriend or whatever you want to call it, because I'm not a wife. But still, like, it is a lot, and it's stressful, and I have just felt like I felt really bad. So I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago just for a general, you know, physical. And so I went to the doctor for that. Let me get my face all up in here, girl. But I went to the doctor for that a couple of weeks ago. And my doctor's like, everything looks good except your cholesterol, so you need to get your life in order. She didn't say that, but I'm pretty sure she wanted to, because the last couple times I went, due to like pain in my body, and she's like, everything's coming back okay. You need to lose weight. I need for you to get more active. She's like, I want you to get active next time I see you. That was like last August or something. No, I haven't. I have a sit down job. I have a sit down job, so I'm sitting pretty much the whole day. But yeah, so I'm going to get more active, start moving around, because I saw some of my results, and and she may be like, oh, everything's fine, but I can tell when it's on like the little scale, it might be a little too low, or it might be a little too high. But my cholesterol, y'all, was like outrageous. So I'm going to work on that, because we don't need to have a heart attack or a stroke. So I'm about to go into here. I would take y'all grocery shopping with me, but my list is on my phone today. So I'm gonna go into here. I have a few meals planned that are healthy. I am gonna get some stuff to pop in the oven just in case. And that's just that. Next weekend, it'll be a little better next weekend, I promise. It'll be more structured next weekend, my videos. But this weekend, that's that. Like, I did okay with my miscellaneous weekly spending. But I had to get some stuff to have for lunch every day last week. Well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Excuse me, I went to Walmart to get me some lunch, and I bought like some little snacks and stuff. I'm trying to get some healthy snacks, like some fruit, and stuff to last through the week. Monday, when we got there, I did get me some Qdoba. And then yesterday, I didn't eat out. Well, not yesterday, Friday, when I got home, because like you can have your lunch while you're there and then come back, drive back to town, or you drive back to town, you still get your hour lunch or whatever. I didn't eat anything when I got back to town. I didn't eat. I waited until I got home and just snacked on sandwich ham. Like, I had some sandwich ham and some chips. I know the chips horrible, but I did. So yeah, so that was pretty much in a nutshell what I was gonna tell y'all as far as like health wise, what's going on with me health wise. Like, I haven't been feeling good. Like, I have not felt good physically, mentally, or emotionally, and I'm over it, really. Like, I'm over it. I need to focus on all the things that I have on my vision board. So I do plan to, because my vision board still isn't posted up anywhere, because I don't know where I'm going to put volunteer. When I went to volunteer, I'm a subject hopper. I'm sorry. When I went to volunteer, I had to put on a head net because I was in the kitchen. Yeah, so I need to put my vision board up somewhere where I can see it every single day. Because right now, it's like with my crafting stuff, but I don't look at it every day, and I need to look at it. I need to focus back on those things as far as like my spiritual growth, mental and emotional growth, like my mental health and self-care, and my physical health, like starting to eat healthier, getting a little more exercise, being a little more active and things like that. Like, I've kind of honed in like mostly on like the financial aspect, and it's driving me nuts. Like, I want to grow financially and things like that, but it's literally driving me nuts, because everything I do that's not according to what I should be doing, like, it's like, oh my god, like, I pretty much go crazy over it, and I need a balance everything out. We're gonna slip up, we're gonna make mistakes, regardless of whatever your goal is, whatever you are setting out, whatever you had on your vision board or any of that. There will be times where we slip up, and we can't beat ourselves for that. Like, I tend to beat myself for the things that I mess up in. But I will say this really quick before I go, because we are at 15 minutes just about. Just keep pushing. That's pretty much it. Just keep pushing. I need to learn to do that. Like, just keep pushing, because I have stressed myself so much with all of this. And I don't want it to be something where I'm stressing about. I want it to be fun. I want it to be educational. I want it to be like growth, you know, whatever it may be. Whether it's like, oh, I accidentally spent $1,000 on something I shouldn't have spent it on. But I want it to be, you know, like it shouldn't be like a job, you know, or a chore. Like, make it fun, but, you know, do your best to stick to your goals and keep your vision in mind. And so I'm about to run into this store since I'm done sorting out my coupons and stuff now. I'm gonna run to the store and do my grocery shopping. Next week it'll be different. I have my budget and my miscellaneous weekly spending for y'all. It's cold out here today. And then, like I said, I went volunteering. And after I left from volunteering, I went to Eric's parents' house because he was there. And I still have on my volunteer clothes and I just look a mess. But you all have a lovely, lovely week. And if no one's told you, just know that you are loved. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.